Welcome back, guys. We have got something cool today. We're going to be doing a couple of covers that go on the back of the split screens. It's where the spring plates get mounted onto the torsion tube, and they're these little covers here. I'll just spin the camera around. Yeah, so you can see these ones are pretty rusty, and they're off Oven Boy's single cab ute. So we're going to do these, we're going to sandblast them and powder coat them chrome. So I've got a bit of chrome powder and we'll see how that fares. So I haven't actually ever done it before, so it'll be a bit of a journey. Anyway, stay tuned if that's you know, a little bit of info that you might like. We'll see how it goes. I have got one already on here. This is one I prepared earlier. Well, that's actually a real chrome plated one, you can see there. It won't be that shiny because I don't think the chrome, powder coating chrome actually comes up like that. It's more like a polished aluminium look, but we will see. Let's see how good this stuff is. I got it from Columbia Coatings in America, and I've had it for a while. And anyway, we'll get these things sandblasted and use the small oven. I don't think we need to use Big Bertha today. We'll just go and use this little guy and go from there. So let's see how well these things sandblast. At the moment, this cabinet I've got isn't doing fantastic. It's not really throwing a lot of media through the gun. I've got a feeling a couple of people have told me these are junk and they just don't siphon up enough media through. So I might have to piss that off and get a something else. Because realistically this should only take, you know, a couple of minutes to blast those, and it takes a lot longer. So for you guys it'll be quick because it'll be all on time lapse, but for me it's pain, torture and suffering. Anyway, let's get these things done. Righto, so these are out of the blaster. Not bad. It's kind of a little bit of pitting on them, but they're not too bad at all. Down the back side as well. We'll get these cleaned up and hung up on the rack, and we'll get some chrome on them. Righto, they're dangling here. We've given them a clean and put them back in the blaster, given them a quick blast and compressed air, and we're ready to get the powder on there. So let's get onto that part of the equation. go, this is how I've managed to hang them in the oven. I just used that little top bracket that goes across. Hopefully it's strong enough. It looks like it is. Anyway, they're dangling away. Let's shut her up and get this thing started. I think we want 200 degrees for 20 minutes. Let's just go and make sure that's what it says here on the instructions. 15 to 20 minutes at 375 to 385 degrees, and that's Fahrenheit. 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, let's go and check that out. Here we go, they're cooking away in there. You can see that they're very sparkly, that powder. Before, I mean, obviously it hasn't wetted out yet and started to melt, but it's getting there. So we've got no oven light in there, so I've got to shine this little torch around it. But there you go, they're getting there. Okay, so we got these out of the oven, and unfortunately it's a fail. If you look really closely at this one, it's just got bubbles all the way through it. Same with this one here, have a look. So I know what's happened. I probably should have put these in the oven to burn off any impurities, but you know, I totally just forgot to do it. And what's probably happened is it's had grease and oil on it, you know, for years, and that's probably leached into the metal. And obviously the heat process has brought it all to the surface, but you can see it's still pretty hot, so I can't touch it. But yeah, that's just all bubbles from grease. Even though I sandblasted it and wiped it down with that stuff, it was not good enough. So we're going to have to strip this back again and give it another go. The joys of powder coating, and that, like I said, I'm a total novice at this, so that's the first time I've had a crack at the chrome. But yeah, it looked good at the start when it was going off, when it was starting to go off, and then the bubbles just started forming everywhere. And it's pretty much over all of it. So bummer. Oh well, we'll try again. Take two. Okay, so paint stripper. That stuff there, it's probably not super strong, but you know, you can see there it is starting to eat it away, which is good. So what I'm going to do is just let that fester for a little while to loosen up all the powder, and then I'll chuck it back in the blaster and just give it another blast. And then this time I'm going to shove them in the oven for half an hour at I don't know, 400 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. Just burn off any oils that are inside, embedded in the metal. And then we will start the process again. Okay, take two on applying the chrome, and it looks like we've had a success this time. So I'll just pop them out. Look at that. Yeah, that's better. So that worked a lot better. No bubbling at all. So I think that was the problem. I ended up putting it in the oven for 20 minutes. Just to bake the steel and burn off any oils and stuff. So my bad for forgetting to do that before. So anyway, these are now ready to come out. We'll let them cool down, and then we're going to apply the clear coat over the top. If you leave them like this, the chrome isn't very hard wearing, so it is recommended that you put clear over it. So let's get them out of there and try not to burn our hands.